In golf, not all lies are the same, and that's why in this week's Lessons on the Links, Rivers Edge Golf Club pro Eric Granata shows us some helpful tips to playing from uphill and downhill lies.
This ball is sitting on a downhill slope, so we're going to have to make a little adjustment in our setup. And one of the adjustments that we're going to make is when I go to set this ball up, I want to get my shoulders so they're parallel to this alignment rod down here. And so when I set up, my right shoulder is going to be a little bit higher than my left shoulder, which is not what we normally do in the golf swing. And I'm going to have a little more weight on this front foot. And that's because I want to swing down this hill when I go to make this shot. I'm going to aim this ball a little bit more out to the left because this ball has a tendency to want to go right a little bit. I'm also going to take a little bit more club on this shot than I normally would because this ball is going to fly a little bit lower. I need a little more loft to get this ball in the air. So with knowing that it's going to fly lower, it's going to want to go a little bit more to the right, I'm going to make those adjustments. On downhill lie, we kind of got our shoulders parallel to the ground. We're going to do the same thing here, but the right shoulder is going to be considerably lower than the left shoulder. I'm going to try and get it so my shoulders are parallel to that alignment rod and allow me to swing up the hill here. Now the adjustment I have to make here is there's two. One, I got to aim a little bit more to the right because this ball is going to, because of the lie, my club's going to want to rotate a little bit more and want to close down. But the other one I got to do is I have to take a little more club here because when I set up to this, I'm essentially putting more loft on my golf club. So I'm going to take a little bit more club, knowing that this ball is going to fly a little bit higher. I'm going to adjust my shoulders. I'm going to play the ball slightly more forward in my stance. And when I do that, I got to make sure I swing up the hill, which will add the loft where I take a little extra club and get the ball going on the line that I intended to and get the ball to the green.
And be sure to tune in next Friday when Eric will be showing us how to play with the ball above and below our feet.